Okay, we are live. Okay, it's your boy WF Colonel. You should know me by now, representing WF Madden, and today's video is going to be an addition to an old series that I had before, which was called Create a Play, where I take you through the entire process of creating a play from the ground up, kind of showing you how pros would pretty much look for and find a play and take it from the ground to what you see, in these live events. So you guys can get a better understanding and learn the ins and outs and kind of can take things from that and implement it into your game and create your own plays. So that's pretty much what we're doing right here. So, oh my God. Okay. But, I had a little profile issues before, I got on, so got a little scared. So, I'm going to pick a random playbook on offense. Come on, Madden, sync the data already. So I'm going to randomize the profile like 5 times. I don't even know if this is the right rosters, but it don't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New York Giants playbook. So we're gonna create this play from the New York Giants playbook, and it kind of sucks, but I gotta use their players as well. On defense, we'll just stick with the Jets. Don't really matter. Skill level, all Madden, as always. Yeah, I think my profiles are messed up. Advanced settings. We'll do the NFL live playbooks. Hopefully you guys can hear the music in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud too. So I'm just gonna see me just search for a play and build it from the ground up. This is all live, all real talk. So you're gonna see the whole process. I'm trying to look for something that I haven't done before. New formation, maybe. Most definitely a new play I haven't done or ran in a couple years. Cause I played a little bit in the Giants playbook, maybe like 3-4 years ago. All right, let's see what they got. Single back. Wing looks enticing. Doubles is always cool. What they got in doubles? Okay, they got a cross. Z close cross looks cool. I might take a look at that. Strong flex. What they got in strong flex? Inside cross. That may be an option. They got pistol, strong. They got just the same usual stuff. Gun, split giant. I already ran a play from split earlier in the week, so I don't want to go back to it. Doubles offset. What they got? Doubles offset. Shallow cross. Stack way off. What they got here? Double corner. Right now I'm just looking for something that looks interesting, something intriguing that I think I can work with, that I haven't done before. I don't really want to do wide off trips or wide trips because I've done stuff in those formations before in the past. Bunch spread. What they got in spread? That comeback, that double move looks interesting. Deep attack, I have so many setups from deep attack, it's not even funny. You know what? Giant smash. Let's try out giant smash. Who's my quarterback? Eli. They got Eli at the quarterback. Alright. We're gonna do giant smash. Come out nickel. I always like to start my plays from cover 3. That's why you always see me break down cover 3 usually first. Move the ball back. Okay. Right now I'm just looking to see what that corner route on the right side what it's good for. Because I have an idea for it, but I want to see what it does normally. And you're going to be seeing a whole lot of incompletions. You're going to be seeing a whole lot of interceptions. We're just trying to get a feel for what these routes do. So I want to see the relationship that this corner route has with this that deep third on the right side. Okay. Let me see if I can just run him off with a streak. Cause it gets, oh my god, yes, it gets, this depth of this corner route is crazy. That depth is really good. It's really good. And you just know that you have this in your back. This is a good play. Just know that you have it in your back pocket. You can throw this against cover 3 at all times. Let me see this real quick against cover 2. Okay, cover 2. Yeah, this has no chance against cover 2. Okay, that gives me another idea though. I'm trying to see if if I have the chance to motion B to the right side and snap him when he's around where the A wide receiver is. If I can do that, that opens up something new. And I can't. Let me see if I can do it if he goes back across. Oh no, that sucks. Let me see if that left slot has success against cover 2, just by itself. It's interesting because it may take a long time for it to develop. Okay, if these guys can actually block, that would be great. Okay, so as a chance, how fast is Shepard? Let me see how fast Shepard is. .90 speed, everyone's 90. Let me see if I can put Coleman. Hold on, what's that? I think this is the right Shepard, yeah. You know, the extra 3 speed might be important. I'm just going to throw the ball away so I can get him in there. Because it's a game changer if I'm just able to... How are they to... Oh my... These names are just... These names are crazy. How many Shepards do they have? This can't be right. Oh yeah, there's another Shepard. I don't know why he's in the game. I don't know why there were 2 Shepards, but oh well. I'm trying to get Coleman there. So I'm gonna throw the ball away, see what happens. I'm trying to get Coleman at that left slot. I'm just going. They're making this way too complicated. Like I said, I'm trying to see if I can get Coleman down the center just with nothing, like by himself. With no routes pulling him. That's what I'm looking for. If I'm able to get that, I don't need necessarily a touchdown, clean, smooth type of deal. But if I'm able to get that, that's good enough to put a lot of pressure on the defense. And plus, you know, Coleman is Coleman. He ain't the greatest wide receiver out here, but he's a 5th string wide receiver. Okay, so you can possession catch that. Let me see if I can possession catch it one more time. I like what I see from just that one route against cover 2. So that what the idea is that seam is so good from Y, it negates the fact that I can't throw anything on the right side on a cover 2. That's what I'm looking for. That's the important part. And come on, guys, block. I don't want to have to be a situation where I put the D line in spies. That's just stupid. Come on. Anderson is just going ham. But it's open. I like it. I'm sold on that. And so what that gives me the opportunity to do is I know I can beat cover 2 with just the Y route deep. So that gives me 2 more resources on my play between the RB running back and X. So let me see against man coverage. I'm looking for man coverage to see what that corner does in man coverage. It ain't the greatest, but it's there. So now I know I have to at least have one man coverage safe route. So this is the idea of what I'm going for. So I'm checking to see if it's good against cover 3. So I already know I have this A. I should have A every single time. If I have time in the pocket to let everything develop, I should have. Oh my God. The Giants O-line is horrible, guys. That corner is there every single day. It's there every day, all day, even on Sunday. So I'm just looking to see, okay, the crossover of X is good. But you know, I like to be more advanced with what I do on offense. I like to have hot reads and things like that. Okay. Let's get cute. Let's get cute. Oh my God, you can't motion him out? Oh, we're about to get saucy on him if I can motion Barkley out to the right side. Because Barkley was going to sit and have his 10-yard curl or 8-yard curl. And then he's also pushing the defense back deep for the underneath route. And then they can't sit on. Oh my God, it would have been so nice if I could motion Barkley to the right side. It's not going to be the same. It might be the same. Let me get that big old X out the way so you guys can see. I should do the same thing on offense too, but that big X is just more glaring. But I like what we got going on here. This is the main play of what I'm seeing. Main play of what I see it working. But I wish I could move RB to the right side and just motion to the right. This takes a little too long, but it's still a good play from what I can see. So what I'm envisioning right here is I'm be looking at the left side of the screen, particularly the Y icon, to just diagnose what the coverage is, even if, you know, just to diagnose it, because you know opponents are gonna disguise what they're gonna do. The good ones anyway do. So looking at Y is gonna tell me exactly what I want to know about the defense. So yeah, if he gets bumped off the line, that means that's a curl flat there. If he's being let if he's being like shadowed off the line, it's gonna be a cover 2. If it's if the overhang player over top of Y, if he darts to the outside to the right, that means it's a hard flat. So that one player is going to tell me a whole lot about the defense. And then my second read is probably going to be the X underneath. The third read is probably going to be RB. And then last but not least, A is going to be my last read. And then you can check back down to X. Sounds like a whole lot of things are going on with this play. So I'm just going to snap the ball, run through everything in my head. So right there, I'm just waiting to see, okay, how would these reads actually work in the game? In a real live environment. Because that's important. You can't just make plays for practice mode. I like what I see from cover 3. I really like what I see. The main thing that I like what I see is I'm going to show you right now the importance, which would have been so much better if Barkley could have stayed on the right side on his hook. But on the left side, it still kind of works. But I'm going to show you the replay and why that's important. So he's going to be pushing the defense back deep, helping doing that with his hook. These two are pushing defense back deep. But the cool thing about this is he sits right here if he doesn't get pushed wide. I would prefer it if he just goes straight up the field and doesn't get width, because getting width kind of hurts the play a little bit. But the fact of him being right here kind of hurts any type of trailer. Let's say if this guy wants to get on his horse and, you know, user this drag underneath, that still gives me an outlet right here to make a clean throw. But you still have this corner out here. So I really like what's going on against a cover 3. So let's go to cover 2. We're just gonna run through the play, take a sack, and look how everything develops. Because we already know like the corner shouldn't be there at all. So knowing that the corner is not going to be there, and knowing the star of the show is supposed to be homeboy right here, we're just going to see how everything plays off of it. Good, he does his job. He's out of the way. Okay, a new quandary arises. Can we fit this ball in there in the hole? So that's going to be the main thing to see if this play is actually viable. Now it's viable either way, but I'm talking about viable as far as like just one hitter quitter potential in a cover 2 scenario. So the entire goal, I'm just trying to see if we can hit Y. That's why I put the D line where it's at. As long as you get that possession catch, that's all that matters. Because of course we want that one hitter quitter of, you know, just saying that you know, that rat catch touchdown. That's cool and all, that's amazing and all, but I'll take them yards too. Those are important yards. Oh my God, I like that. And that's a 5th string wide receiver making that. And the great thing about it is it also goes with my reads as well. Because pretty much you're going to be looking at Y. Okay, he gets chucked, but he's still pushing the defense deep, allows him to run underneath. So this guy is the main problem. He is the one that's going to tell you everything. And then you're still going to be able to look over here. But by now you've already diagnosed what the defense is doing if you've looked in these two directions. So you'll be knowing if This is a cover 2 and you can split the safeties with this guy, or if it's cover 3 and you get this outside corner. So that's why I really like this. I really like this. So let's see how it fares against quarters. It would break my heart if this play does not hold up against quarters, because that would suck. That would suck if this play does not hold up against quarters, but I think it does. So I'm just going to hold on to the ball, take a sack, look at the replay. And I like what I see from just looking at this. So you're not going to be hit with anything that's crazy coverage-wise. So you can be looking over here like usual. This drag is your main guy. It's there. It's still open no matter what. And if they pursue too hard, you still got this curl that's right here sitting. If you want to look, as you look at the curl, if you go that far, you're gonna be able to see him, which you'll be able to diagnose what the coverage is. So you know if you have to stay underneath or you have the opportunity to go deeper with like a cover 2 or a cover 3. Let's see what this corner does. I don't really like the corner. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna throw the corner just in case, because I need to see. Always test. Don't just go off assumptions. You gotta test it. I'm gonna throw the corner no matter what. It was a catch, but I didn't like the catch. It was too tight for my blood. Maybe someone with more ice in their veins, that's a cool catch for them, but that's not how you want to make your money. But it's cool to know that you can fit that in there. Even with Eli Manning's trash arm, you can fit that in there. So right now I'm just testing the other routes, because I already know that the drag's gonna work. Like the drag's proven no matter what. Like if the defense is pushed back deep, the drag's gonna be there. Now I'm gonna throw the curl. I'm gonna throw it normal, and I'm gonna see if I can throw it low ball. That's a normal possession catch. He just dropped it, but it still was fitting in there. Now I'm gonna see if I can throw a low ball. So I'm comfortable with that curl right there, throwing that against cover 4. Right there with that throw, even though it was incomplete, I'm comfortable with that. That's not a bad read to me. And that low ball is, I like that. I like it. I like it. I love it. The only issue now is it good enough to hold up and be serviceable against man coverage? Keyword is serviceable. Because you can always, if you play against an opponent that's clearly shown that they're optimizing everything towards man coverage on defense, then you can go to like specific man coverage beating plays. But you just want in general to have the ability to get a completion against man coverage. So I'm just gonna test all these same routes out again. So I talked about the corner earlier. I'm gonna throw the corner right now no matter what. I want to see what's going on, or if I definitely need like a ratings advantage to throw this. I was just clicking around because I thought there was like the wheel, the advantage wheel, but there isn't one where you have 2 controllers. So I'm gonna throw the corner. Again, he caught it for whatever reason. You guys saw me put it on Madden, but he still caught it. But again, that's not how you want to make your money. Not at all. Okay, the drag is good money. The drag, I'm comfortable with the drag. So let me try the curl. I'm gonna try a regular curl. Regular curl late is able to be defended. Let me try a low curl late, because that's how the read is gonna have to be. The read is gonna to that curl is gonna be, it's not gonna be crisp on man coverage. It's gonna be late, so it has to be able to be caught late. Low ball, possession catch, it's there. I feel good about it. I have 2 good routes against man coverage and a possible with that corner, so I feel good about that. Even though I have trash personnel on offense. So, this is a make or break time. I'm going to be taking that same setup, gun spread, giant smash, random defense on nickel, praying to God that my O-line can hold up, and praying to God that they don't go man coverage every play, because I want different reads. I'm not going to cheat, obviously. I'm just trying to make sure everything holds up as far as my reads and everything. Man coverage. Come on, Eli. Come on, Eli. Come on, Eli. Drag is there all day. Actually, the corner's there too. If I threw it. Matter of fact, I might need to test that corner out one more time. Because it may just be dependent on... Oh, he had a linebacker on him too. Who is Shepard, the tight end? 81 Shepard. Let me check him out. Let me have wide receiver, Shepard. He's 87. Who the fuck's 81? This Shepard. Why isn't Sterling? I'm confused, man. I'm confused. Oh, I don't know what they got going on. I really don't understand how they got this formation going, but hey, we just gonna rock. We're gonna rock. It's confusing me. It's confusing me how they got this depth chart set up with this roster. But hey, we gonna make it work. Pop it. Possession. Let's go. Again, the reads, the progression told me exactly what the defense was in, what they were doing, which is why I really like the progression in this play. Staring at him when you snap the ball, looking here, I saw immediately he was unimpeded. Linebacker was rolling towards him. I could have hit this early too as well, but I saw the drag. I was like, man, please let me have enough time in the pocket so I could just throw that seam. And the rest is history. Through the seam to like a 5th string wide receiver. And possession caught it for the big game. I really want them to throw a different defense at me. So we saw man coverage and we saw cover 2. Drag. Eli is trash. Eli is garbage. This is man coverage, so I'm gonna throw the ball away because we already know what time it is. Drag is gonna get hit, and you would probably check into a more optimized man. They keep on showing me this, like real talk. If they show you something like that, this just check into something else. Check into something that's just gonna obliterate that look. That look does nothing for me getting reps. All right. Single high, so it's probably either from that movement looks like it's just straight up man coverage. It's either gonna be man or cover 3. Man. If at all possible, get the ball out of your hands as soon as you possibly can. From this alignment, this is man coverage again. Probably mid blitz. Or some variation of mid blitz. So I just threw it because I saw it. But let's see how all these other routes went up against that. But I just saw that scene, was like, man, I gotta take that chance. I saw they didn't know he didn't come on the left side. I saw that. But I knew I still had the ability to get this drag in here. The corner was wide open too, so I did have the corner, so the play works itself. The play works. But I just saw, the reason why I threw it is I just saw this right here. I'm like, man, I gotta fit that in there. But the play still holds up. I feel good about the play. I'm gonna run 2 more. That's another cover 2 type of play. I probably could hit the seam. So I'm going to take a look at that. But I just felt better about the drag at that moment. I didn't feel like my old line was going to be able to hold up. Let's take a look at what the old line was doing. Well, they held up pretty decently. But I just want to get the ball out of my hands. And who knows? He was being walled off right here. So at the end of the day, that drag was still a good decision. Because who knows if he is going to be able to get back inside, because he got bumped initially, then he gets walled off right here. So that drag was still a good decision no matter what. Last play, single high defense. Please show me cover 3. Show me cover 3. Thank you. That's what I wanted to end it with. Okay, so I feel really good about this play. This is let's go through everything one more time so you guys can take away something from the end of this video. This is the New York Giants offensive playbook. The formation is the gun spread. The play is Giants smash. Your setups for the play: motion your RB, your running back, motion to the left side of the screen. To do that, you have to get him off of his purple route, his delay route. So just hot route him to any other route, any other regular hot route. Then you're able to motion him to the left, and then motion to the left one more time. Put him on his curl, drag X, and then you streak your B wide receiver. So one more rundown of everyone's role. Your man beating routes are, you have X on your drag, RB, he's on a curl. Those are pretty much your man beaters, your consistent man beaters. RB, you're able to low ball that curl every single time against man coverage late, which that's important. Late, low ball it and possession catch it. That corner by A, it's iffy. Who knows if you have the right guy that can make that play. But if you got like a great, wide receiver or tight end, whoever's in that position, if you have a great player, they should be able to get open depending on their matchup too. But yeah, in general sense, B is pushing the defense deep, the corner deep, allowing A to run underneath him. A's corner route is so deep, which is a really dope corner route. I like it. It's so deep that it gets behind, it'll get behind your curl flats and your cloud flats, which is dope. So it sits in that perfect spot. Y, he's a great seam route against cover 2, and Y and RB push the defense back deep, allowing X to run underneath them. So yeah, man. And your reads, you're gonna be looking at Y first, then X running underneath, then RB, and then either Y if it's cover 2, or if it's cover 3, you have a last ditch throw to A, which both of them are huge gainers, which is really great. So hopefully you guys can take something that you learned from this and implement it into your own play creation, because ultimately I'm trying to make myself obsolete. I'm trying to put myself out of business. I want you guys to get good enough that you don't have to come see me. You don't have to come look at my YouTube. It's, come look and say what's up, say, hey, how you doing? But I don't want you to need my tips. So that's why I'm giving you all of this good stuff so you guys can incorporate these, ideas and the thought process into your own game, so you don't need me anymore. But yeah, had a great time making this. This is WF Colonel representing WF Madden, and I'm out, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the music that you heard as well.